the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field. In downtown Detroit. Two teams each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week. But all he focused on was the loss. Okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
At the 25-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Only a couple there, so we brought down about the 28. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd.
Back to throw. Freeman. Batted by the safety, but caught anyway. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
At the 40-yard line.
And Freeman lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 43.
That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
off the bootleg. Strong. That is caught. Down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Freeman. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting it.
And Freeman lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Fair catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 25-yard.
Out on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Strong. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Strong. That's completed right side. It's to Sloan. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Callaway. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and 6. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Strong. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now a handoff looking right. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Back to throw. Freeman. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, I would say if you're the offensive play caller, if you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
That's good.
Looking to throw. Strong. That's caught. It's a rookie from Oregon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Second and 20. At the 43-yard line.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a handoff up the middle. Callaway. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
42-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th
He
down.
only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
2nd and 6.
He finds his man complete. It's Castro.
Gain of 17
And
yards.
he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Freeman. And that is incomplete. Contact brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Freeman. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Packers, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Packers
Now they'll
first
run on the
down.
draw. And that didn't foot to the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the Lions.
Operating from the gun. Freeman. He finds his man complete. It's Castro. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
The kicker on for the extra
A
point.
great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Gets past one man. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
For Isaac to Slaw, incomplete.
From the gun on third down. Strong. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down. Freeman. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Fair catch. Signaled for
and Detroit getting set to go now.
First and 10.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. The slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Freeman. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, he'll drop to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. It's complete to Williams. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. They'll look to throw again. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Packers pick it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Freeman. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Freeman. And the Lions pressure.